Welcome, children of light. You've tuned into the Phoenician Star, and my name is Eva. We're going to begin by taking some deep breaths in support of our life force energy. Let's go. I'm tapping into somebody who's like, just one more second, just one more quiet moment to myself, one more deep breath. Not sure who that's for. I want to try to pull some light energy, and by light I mean not like light worker or spiritual power, none of that. Something happy, some good news. Now I cannot change what comes out. All I can do is tell you what is told to me. So let's just see. Okay. You have got to decide that a new beginning is what you want. This is going to take a shifting of your energy. You're going to have to do things with intention and with clarity. Are you going to have all the answers? No, none of us have all the answers, but you have to decide, I want something else. I want something new. And it's up to me to get it. You want happiness? Shift your energy towards happiness. Not saying force it. I'm getting the sense that somebody may need to if you're sad, if you're grieving, whatever the case may be, feel that energy, sit in it, allow it to process, allow it to come to the surface so that it can heal and you're not suffering from it 10 years from now. But there is still the overall sense that you need to be very intentional about what it is that you want. What type of life do you want for yourself? How are you going to go about getting it? And I'm also being pulled to tell you that nothing is a guarantee. Nothing in life is a guarantee. You could be getting married and get hit by a bus. I want to be frank. I don't want to like sugarcoat anything and not talk about dark stuff. Shit happens when you least expect it. Not saying that anything is going to happen to anybody. I'm just saying that you never know what's going to happen. All you can do is do the best with the life you are given, with the time that you are given. That's why taking deep breaths is so important, because that gives you space and time to be thankful and grateful that you are still able to breathe on your own, that you are still alive, that you care about yourself, that you appreciate the world that you were given. Even if that world is hectic, it's still showing gratitude for being alive. But you're going to have to get more intentional. I'm getting the sense that some of you are like, I don't want to do nothing else but sit here. I don't want to do nothing else but be mad, be sad, leave me alone. I can understand that, and I want you to sit with that feeling. I want feel that. Lay down for a day if you can. Rest when you want to. Lay around and cry and eat ice cream. Okay. But the next day you need to get up and do something different. Okay. Or the next 2 days at least. You don't realize that now is the perfect time for you to be manifesting the things that you want to manifest. I would suggest maybe writing it, writing on a piece of paper, sticking it on the refrigerator, sticking it on a board, making a vision board, and every day going up to it, and blowing your hot breath on it. Go blow your life force energy onto what it is that you want to bring into fruition. You're judging yourself too harshly when you need to be a little bit more free. Um, you don't need to worry about what other people are saying about you. I'm tapping into somebody who you feel like other people are talking about you, and you really don't have time to worry about what they're saying. You really don't. You've got too much going on in your own life. You don't have time to worry about the gossip or the latest tea. You need to be drinking some herbal tea. You need to be trying to get your stuff together. No pressure, no push. I don't want to push you too hard, but at the same time, you do need to be getting your stuff together and not be worried about what other people are saying about you. If they think, this about you, if they think, you're mad at somebody, if they think you got, you're behind on your shoulders, allow them to think that. That's their business. You try to pull it together. You try to get back to your center. You don't find this easy. Life isn't easy. Moving on. Again, this came out with the Five of Swords. Stop worrying about what people are saying behind your back. There are a lot of people talking about you behind your back. And so what? There are also a lot of people talking about you their back behind your back because they are tortured themselves. I'm also tapping into somebody who can't sleep. That's because the people that you're attached to can't sleep. It's also because of you, but there's a mixture of things. You can't sleep, they can't sleep, and can't none of us got darn sleep. And there are some people around you who are going through a really big heartbreak. They're expecting you to come in and kind of save them, and you can't because you're so busy saving yourself. Um, hmm. For some of you, and this is not for everyone, there's somebody coming from the past who wants to give you a stable life, or there's some opportunity. I'm getting the sense that this is romantic. I'm seeing a spouse coming back and wanting to kind of go to counseling and rebuild things. But I'm not just seeing that. I'm also seeing a past opportunity, like you you passed up on something. Somebody, it was like, okay, hey, I want you to work for me, or oh, you have this opportunity, well, I could go here and work, and you passed it up for whatever reason, like it didn't work out. And now that opportunity is coming back around and you're able to move forward with intention and go after what it is that you want because you realize now, okay, maybe that's a different way of doing things. Somebody's coming in to help you. I'm gonna leave it at that. This is somebody in the physical world because we are operating at a very physical level, and not just the children of light, but the children of darkness as well. So they got some things going on, and you feel that that's why you're a little out of sorts. But in the physical world, there is somebody coming to give you a helping hand. It could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a very good friend, a mentor, but this is somebody in the spiritual. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe they are spiritual, but this is somebody in the physical world coming to give you a helping hand. You need to just wait. There's something that you're about to be handed. It's like God is about to say, I didn't forget about you. I'm gonna leave it at that because it's gonna be different for each person. It's like God is saying, hey, I didn't forget about you. Every time something go on, you start fussing and saying, oh Lord, where art thou? And I didn't forget about you, but it's other stuff that I got to do. I have to see about, God has to see about all his children. He can't just focus on you all the time. Anyway, God is about to give you something. Um, a lot of you are grieving, or you're really sad, and I don't know why. It's gonna be different for each person. Um, what is this? I feel like you don't really need to worry about, something that didn't work out in the past or something that you lost. For some of you, you will get justice for what was done to you. But you need to remember that vengeance is mine, says the Lord. There is somebody who, I'm getting a sense of somebody like going to jail. um, yeah, that's not with everybody though. Sometimes my messages come out in fragments, and all of it is not for the collective. It's just for a specific person whose energy is really strong. I am seeing that like somebody is gonna get a new lease on life when the person who hurt them is incarcerated, is locked up and away from them. Okay. I don't know if you realize it, and I've talked about it in the past several readings. You feel like crap. You feel like a human. You feel lowly because you are right now, because you're healing something else. All of this is for you to have everlasting life. As the Bible say, like I didn't come for the death of Lazarus, I came so that you may, excuse me, so that you may have everlasting life. Whatever this process is that you're going through, getting through, it is for you to be able to live a more joy-filled life. I can't put it any other way. You are going through a rebirth, but you do need to be very discerning about every energy that comes to you, about everybody who calls you on the phone. That's specific. Even the people who like is starting to like call you and contact you, don't just welcome everybody with open arms. You do need the help, but everybody need to be kept at a distance until you're able to gauge them properly. Don't just put yourself all out there and throw yourself on the floor and be like, okay, here's everything, you take all of this, because they will, they'll take all of it. That's not for everybody, but it is for everybody to remember to be discerning about who you allow into your world. You are going to have to be the Queen of Swords in this regard, and this is for my fellows too. Y'all are going to have to be both nurturing as well as cutthroat. Yeah, this is and you. I feel like this is going to be difficult because it's easy to I feel like for you, for my listeners, the children of light, it's easy for you to go and destroy demons. You can hunt shadows all day long, and that's fine. But for you to be cutthroat in the physical world, for you to say goodbye to those people that you actually love, for you to be mean to people all over again when you have put that part of you, behind you, that's gonna be hard for you. But you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to get that sword out and start cutting people off. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like that's not easy for a lot of them. Um, Take frequent baths, kind of soak in some water. Go swimming if you know how to swim, and it's safe to. Drink plenty of water. Um, there's something about the flow, and wait a minute. You're on an emotional roller coaster. You really don't know what to do or who to do it with, who to turn to, who to share anything with. You're on an emotional roller coaster, and there's nothing that I will ever be able to tell you to help you with this. At this time, at this point in time, this is something that you're gonna have to go through. But you will have victory on the other end. Just get through it. Push, okay? Or paddle. Since we're talking about water, paddle. Two things, and this is for two different sets of people. Some of you are going to have to get back into hermit mode, cut everybody off, and get off by yourself somewhere. And then others of you want to go back into hermit mode. You want to be left up. You want to be left alone, but that that isn't going to happen. People are going to come to you. Okay, this people are in a really talkative mood for some reason, and they want to talk to you. They want to tell you what they think about you. They want to tell you what they think about themselves. They want to say something to see what your reaction is. They want to try to peer into the mind behind your eyes for some reason. um I don't know how else to put that. Like, people are trying to like figure you out. You seem to be, it's giving off the energy of being a very interested person, a very mystical person, like, but it's there's something about your energy that's really magnetic, and it's attracting people. Even though you feel like crap, people see that you feel like crap, they want to know why. Some of them want to know why so they can help you. But you just be discerning about who you tell your business to, though. um I guess that's it. It ain't really much that I could say to there's not really much that I can say. This is something that you're going to have to go through. That's it. Thank you for tuning in, and follow your own star.